Hello, welcome. This is so funny because I haven't done a video sitting at my tarot table in freaking weeks. And I actually just set up the camera completely the wrong way around. But anyway, here I am. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of peace wherever you are on Gaia and whatever you're doing and however you're feeling. I've had quite an interesting 24 hours, I have to say, where I've been I've had quite a lot of pain body coming up, but I'll do a separate video on stuff like that. This is just a tarot reading, and we're going to do a relationship reading, and we're going to do it for September. So yeah, going into September, baby. Let's see what we get. So let's start off with the unicorn card. I'm sending you lots of love and peace, and thanks for subscribing, thanks for supporting the channel, thanks for hanging in there through the summer. And this is, we're just communicating with Tarot and asking Tarot to show us what is going on for an important relationship in our life, whatever relationship that may be, in September. Okay, this is interesting. You've got the grandparent card. So this is kind of like quite a spiritual. This is actually the deck I've been using quite a lot lately for spirit guides. So obviously I've not been doing videos, but where I've been doing readings for people. And so this is the spirit guide card, and I don't know why I've picked that first. But here we go. Grandparent. You have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. So it could be a grandparent in spirit, or it could be somebody who is in their older years or wiser years. You know, in the physical realm. But normally this is to do with spirit guides. Now, funnily enough, I do have a grandparent in spirit who I do feel close to, but I also do have spirit guides who are, in a way, father figures, or you could even maybe say grandfather figures. So, I mean, that could even be your spirit guides, but there's some kind of message about an older person, an older energy protecting you, looking after you. Okay, so that's a comforting message for September, maybe even for right now. We're being looked after, and to trust in what's going on right now, because even if you feel what is going on right now is triggering you, your spirit guides know that things will come good for you one way or another. You just may not know how. So, but now we've got here the Bright Mother card, and the Bright Mother is very nurturing energy. So there's a message here about tender loving care, looking after yourself at the moment. Very important in September. There's a very nurturing energy for September. How lovely is that? A very lovely nurturing energy for September. It feels more in the love vibration. You know, that nurturing energy feels much more loving, more tender, more gentle. So by that I mean September, it feels more about going into the heart chakra, more loving to people in your life or to this relationship. Okay, so there's more love being opened up in September, a more loving vibration for September. You know, not so much of the sacral chakra. I mean, I'm not saying that some of you aren't having a wild, passionate time, sexual maybe, but it just feels more a loving vibration for September, okay? So let's see the recent past for this relationship. Oh, gosh. Okay, 10 of Swords. There's been some kind of ending going on for you. Now, this ending, it may not be to do with the relationship, but it could be the ending of an old timeline you were on. Okay, so because for me, the 10 of Swords often means, and you know, for some of you, yes, it may be an ending of one relationship so that a new one could come in. But it could also be the ending of a timeline, you know, like a dynamic that you were in, or a pattern that you were in within a relationship that you know wasn't healthy, and it had to come to an end. And it's coming to an end so that you can have more love, because the Page of Cups is new love. That is new love. So there's new love there because of an ending, you know, because you're saying goodbye. You've said goodbye to a certain pattern that you were in so that you can embrace new love or a new loving beginning in your life. Relationships that are more loving. And also it can be even like a hobby or an adventure that you're on that is more fulfilling and you're excited about it. Okay, so it's the ending of one timeline into a new timeline that's going to be more emotionally fulfilling, and it's more to do with the heart chakra and being comfortable and being happy. Okay, so let's see what is going on in September. Okay, so there's some addiction here. We've got the Devil card. There could be some shadows come up for somebody in September. Let's pick a card to go with the Devil card. Oh my God. See, the Devil represents the ego. Okay. It represents the ego trying to distract us, trying to pull somebody down into disappointments. So somebody could be having a flare-up in September of negativity, where they either get pulled into old addictions, or they're just being distracted by lower energy, low moods. Interesting. Person you think about. The person you think about keeping themselves very private, okay? They've got the Four of Swords. This person is slightly withdrawn, and they are taking time to figure things out, yeah? Okay, let's see. This Four of Swords, what is that about? There's going to be progression. There's going to be lots of things going on, okay? Messages coming in, possibly. Lots of things happening at once, and progression that goes in a positive favour. But this person is kind of preparing themselves for that. They're in a preparation stage, and it could make you feel a bit sad or tested emotionally, because you don't really know what is going on, and your mind in September could test you at times, because you sort of feel like your mind is trying to take you into a negative spin and to look at relationships in a negative way, you know. But it's like, that is just what the ego does. It wants to always take you down into negativity. And Spirit is saying, actually, you've got one cup here that's really, really good. And actually, all we really need is one decent cup. You know, one decent opportunity can turn everything around. And Spirit is actually giving you something emotionally fulfilling, because a cup is emotionally fulfilling. They're trying to reassure you that this person who's gone quiet or gone cold is actually in preparation. They're preparing themselves for progress that will actually go in your favour, or go in their favour as well. Now, you've done an important job to let go of an old timeline, an old pattern, because you want to embrace love in your life, and you want to be more emotionally happy, and you want to be on a happier path. You know, you want to be on a happier path, and you're ready for this happy path. You're ready to let go of the past. You're ready to let go of the old patterns that were nearly killing you, the old way of life that was killing you. the things you were doing that was killing you, or the dynamic you had in a relationship that was killing you. It wasn't you. What you've done is you've chosen recently to embrace who you really are, your sensitive, gentle nature. You know, your happy, sensitive soul vibes, you know, and that's made you happy because you're actually looking after you. You're looking after you now. And what can happen is sometimes when you start to look after yourself, when you start to accept yourself and embrace who you are and live life your way, the ego can find that very testing, because the ego wants to pull you back into the old negativity and the old dynamics. And it's like, no, I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm not going to do that. I don't think you will allow this to happen. And Spirit is trying to say to you, look, have patience with the people around you who may be a bit cold or distant. Have patience if you're waiting to hear on a message even, because you could be waiting for somebody to give you a message, and you just have to have patience, because things are going to go in your favour by the looks of it to me. Let's see, what does this person think of you? Okay, somebody, you know, could well offer you something. They could be reviewing things, all right? They're reviewing things, and it's almost business-like, okay? Now, for some of you, maybe this is about something to do with business or some other area of your life. But in any case, there is somebody here where I think you've tried to end a toxic pattern. You're trying to leave the toxic stuff behind and embrace your true nature, which is gentle, sensitive, loving. And this person is reviewing you. They're thinking about you. And they may seem cold. They may seem distant, and you may feel like you're not getting much communication or emotion out of this person, but they are actually seriously considering you, and they're reviewing something. And with the King of Swords, it's going to go in your favour, right? You may feel like you're stuck at times, but this is an illusion. You are not stuck. You are on the verge in September of Spirit giving you something that you really, really would like, okay? And it's something that makes you emotionally happy. So stay patient if you're waiting for an answer, because it's being reviewed and it looks like it will go in your favour. Waiting, yes. There's waiting going on here. Yeah, waiting. But things can go very well. You can work as a team here with somebody. There's somebody here that you can work in a team with. As I read the cards, the message becomes clearer and clearer to me. So sometimes it's like I start off with one message and then it starts to evolve, because obviously the tarot's giving me more pieces of the puzzle each card I pick. Sometimes I wonder, should I just pick all the cards in one go and then I can make sense of it in one hit? But this is how I read at the moment. Ending. How do they feel? Somebody here knows there is an ending, and it's important because something has to end so something new can begin. Death card. Renewal, rebirth, transformation. So don't feel stuck. As you finish August off, as we're finishing the last few weeks, or last few days, whatever, of August, try not to feel like you are stuck in any sort of depression. Try not to feel like you're trapped, because there is an ending here, and your person, whoever this is, they know this is the ending. They know something has to change, and they know there has to be a new beginning. Let's pick a card to go with the Death card, just to see a little bit more information on the Death card, please. Hierophant. I love the Hierophant because the Hierophant is about commitment and loyalty, right? But it's also about having faith in the Guru, faith in your spiritual guides, have faith in your spiritual guides here, because they are guiding you. There's no doubt about it. You are being guided out of an old timeline that you know was killing you. This wasn't the life for you. This wasn't the way for you. At times, your ego is still trying to pull you under this 3D illusion that you're stuck, that you're just left depressed or whatever it is. But it's an illusion. All that's happening is kind of the end of August, and as you go into September, you're just waiting to receive an important message about a new beginning. And it's going to come, because the 8 of Wands and the 2 of Wands both mean good news. So this looks good. So you've just got to keep the commitment there. Stay committed to whatever it is you know is for you. Stay committed to the vibration of love, to the vibration of consciousness, staying conscious, staying loving, you know. Don't slip into the old habits of addiction, of being distracted off your path. The Matrix will try to distract you off your path all of the time. And the Matrix will try to confuse you, okay? Don't be confused. Don't be distracted, and don't be pulled back into old negative patterns, because the Guru is here with the Hierophant card. Your spirit guides was the first card we got. Some kind of spirit guides. They're trying to let you know, reassure you that you've just got to stay patient, okay? And the person you think about is preparing to send you a message, or preparing for progress, or preparing for the fact that things are going to, you know, lots of things are going to happen. They're reviewing things. They're thinking about you, okay? And as they review things, things will go in your favour. You've just got to wait. You've just got to know that the toxic stuff that you were part of is now ended. It is ending. That even they want it to end. They want it to be ended for you too. And this person is committed to you. This person is committed to helping you. And they are committed to an ending. I feel like this person may have an ending in their life, and they are committing to ending it because they know it's time for a new beginning, September. How do they want to move forward then? Let's see. This person sees themselves as an outsider, right? 5 of Pentacles. This is the card that represents the outsider in society. But there's 2 of you. You're like a team, okay? You're both outsiders. You're both rebels, if you like, okay? And you can team up. You've both been hard done by. You both may have had poor health. You both may have been given a rough deal. You're both rebuilding yourselves. You both might have had money worries or health worries. Or you may have both been abandoned and rejected. The Wheel of Fortune is going to turn. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn. They do want to move forward. They want to move forward with you as a team. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is going to be successful. This is going to go in your favour. It's like you're both trying to move on from troubled times. Okay? There's somebody here that wants to work in a team with you to end something. They're reviewing things before there's going to be progress. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning. So there's going to be a shift, because the 8 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune are turning up in the same position underneath each other. 8 of Wands is movement. The Wheel of Fortune is massive movement. And it's like winning the lottery, okay? Now, there's 2 of you here that are outsiders in society, and you're a team, and you're going to make it happen. So, Interesting. Let's see what is hidden that you don't see. The moon. Oh my God. So there is, I don't know why this is coming up. Let's pick a card to go with it. Why is the moon coming up? There's mystery. Two of Pentacles, balance. Somebody's very private. There's something hidden that hasn't been revealed. You need to stay calm and you need to stay balanced until this thing gets revealed, okay? Because by the light of the moon, things become revealed. So currently things have been hidden, secrets or information that is due to come out, which has already been the message already. So there's definitely information to come out, but it has to come out in a balanced way. Somebody's weighing things up, okay? They get confused. They're not sure. Now, with the moon card, you have to wait. A lunar cycle. I should know what a lunar cycle is. It's probably a month, isn't it? Let me go and get my... I did say if I'm not sure of something, I'm going to read it off my notes, because I've got so much information. If I'm not sure of something, I'm going to let you know. Wait 2 weeks. Okay. Now, there's also somebody here who is a visionary, who sees life in a very different way to other people, and they're weighing things up, okay? They're weighing things up. They see life very differently, and that is why they're taking a long time to review things about you, or there's a message here to wait for 2 weeks, and the Two of Pentacles is right next to it. So there's definitely something here about 2, the number 2. And the Two of Pentacles is about, balance, making sure you're juggling things right. Somebody weighing things up because they're confused. But things are going to get revealed. They're going to figure it out. Okay, so that's what's going on. That is what's going on. Somebody's in a process of reviewing things as the next week, as we end August and as we're going into September. There's definitely review going on. What's the advice from Spirit? Be very happy with the luxuries that you do have, the good things in your life that you do have, whether they are physical luxuries or whether they are emotional luxuries. There's some very, very good things here in your life already that you have already manifested. You've already done the work for those things, and Spirit is saying, be pleased with what you do have. Be pleased with where you actually are. Now, there could be some purging. Now, remember, we are here to purge. That is really primarily what we're here to do. Because we come to this earth plane with karma. That's the only reason we're reincarnated. So if we didn't have any karma left, we wouldn't really reincarnate, okay? We'd just stay as spiritual beings in spirit. But we come back to earth because we still hold karma. And basically that means we're here to purge it out. That's our job while we're on Gaia, to purge as much karma out as we can in our lifetime. And the more we can purge out, the closer we can get back to being our true spirit, this true, beautiful, clear quartz crystal of love, of spirit that we actually are. So you are here to purge. It's not easy, I know, because I've been purging heavily the last 48 hours. But that's what we're here to do. And it's going to bring you closer to your happy vibration. It's going to bring you closer to really having your wishes fulfilled, because the Nine of Cups is having your wishes fulfilled and having everything that you want. You know, so Spirit is saying just concentrate on your spiritual work. And I know that's hard because there's an answer you're waiting on here from somebody, yeah, and it can't be easy. You're waiting to see what's going to happen, but Spirit wants you to know this person is dealing with it. It's being reviewed, it's being sorted. They are confused at times, or there is information that's not been revealed yet for some reason. But in the meantime, you must do your spiritual work. If you concentrate on your spiritual work, you know, on your awakening journey, on, you know, dealing with these purges and sort of, you know, coming back to the true heart love that you are, that's your spiritual work. That's what you're here to do. And it's going to bring you your wishes fulfilled. I suppose because you start to align with the vibration of love. And if you align with the vibration of love, you are love, you know, and that's more and more love gets added on. So good things happen, right? So the outcome, let's have a look. I lean too far forward into the camera. I try and lean back now because I realised I was always leaning too far forward. So let's see the outcome. Oh, Two of Cups. Look at that. Ooh, how lovely. So September, it's definitely about two people. Look at this. Two people making something happen. Two people making something very good happen. Wheel of Fortune. There could definitely be love here on the cards for some of you. With somebody that's quite cold, quite cut off, and it sometimes spirals you into negativity. But there is possibly a reunion or a reconciliation here. For others of you, it's like there is somebody that's going to help make something happen in your life in September. You're going to make something happen together. You're a team. And you've got the Fool card. And it's a whole new beginning, baby. It's a whole new beginning. And it's a beginning that you sort of throw yourself into and you just think, geez, I don't really know how this is all going to end up, but I'm going to go for it. Okay, so it's exciting. You may feel slightly nervous at times, but it is what it is. You have to live in the moment. The Fool lives in the moment, and the Fool just does what the Fool's guided to do at any given point, you know. So there is a new beginning here for two people, a very nice new beginning, but it's the beginning of a new journey. And again, you're not going to know exactly what this is going to open up. Because we do live in the Matrix, so who knows? But there we go. That's what we've got for September. So I'll stop the reading there. You know, it looks like good news. Basically, for the rest of August and probably most of September, stay patient, stay calm. I know that probably kills you for me to say it, but there is definitely something being reviewed. And I feel, from what I see in these cards, it is going to go in your favour, okay? If you want to book in for a reading, you can. Just contact me. And thanks for subscribing. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up, because it does help it reach more people. And I am sending you so much love, so much peace wherever you are on Gaia. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Lots of love.